The Jaguars starting a new chapter today without Urban Meyer.
Team owner Shad Khan announcing the news just after midnight. Darrell Bevel is filling the shoes as the interim head coach. We heard from him less than 90 minutes ago.
Well, I had a great experience. Like I said, Coach Meyer brought me in here, and I have a lot of respect for him and and what he did for me and my family. And other than that, I really want to, as I said to the team, we're not looking back. Today's a new day. We're moving forward, and I want to move ahead. And all eyes and everything that we're doing, I want it to be on Houston.
We are covering this story from several different angles, from how the change could affect next year's ticket sales to how Mayor Lenny Curry is responding. But first, Jamal St. Cyr is joining us outside the stadium. So, Jamal, the players say they're just ready to move past all this, right?
Yeah, the players have been dealing with some of these stories internally for the past few weeks now. Players today said they didn't say it felt like relief, but they felt like they were just able to focus on the football game. Trevor Lawrence talked in detail about how difficult that it was to focus on just football in some of these situations because they knew what was going on behind closed doors. One of the things that Shaquille Griffin said, an NFL veteran and a team leader and captain for the Jaguars, he said the drama this year is something that he won't forget and something that he's never experienced before in his NFL career.
Yeah, it was different. It was different, but I appreciate it. I learned a lot. I grew as a person. I grew as a leader. And one thing about it, don't matter what season, you talking about year 6, year 7, you talking about next 5 years from now. I know for a fact I'm prepared for anything.
There's definitely been, like I said yesterday, there's been some drama, there's been some distractions, and you can't ever go back, though. You just got to move forward, and where we're at right now, Coach Bev's our head coach the rest of the season, and I have a lot of respect for Bev and who he is, and he's earned my respect, and so, we're going to all follow him, and I'm excited about these last 4 games and just to go play our best and finish with some momentum.
So, Jamal St. Cyr, let's talk about, what is next for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who are some of the candidates when we're talking about, head coach opening?
Yeah, the head coaching search starts right now. Shad Khan able to get a little bit of a head start on some of the other teams. Names like Doug Peterson have been popping up, even names that we've heard last year. Brian Daboll, the offensive coordinator in Buffalo, as well as Eric Bieniemy, the Chiefs offensive coordinator, are going to be hot targets. But the one that a lot of Jaguars fans have really embraced over the past few days and weeks as Urban Meyer has been on that hot seat, has offensive coordinator in Tampa Bay, Byron Leftwich. Leftwich pretty used to Jacksonville, a former first-round pick of the team, and possibly a candidate for the head coach opening. A lot of Jaguars fans have been excited about that and are already selling themselves. We'll have to see if Shad Khan ultimately decides to interview Leftwich and if maybe he ends up with his old team. For now, here at TIAA Bank Field, I'm Jamal St. Cyr for Channel 4. The local station.
All right, Jamal, thank you. Jags fans are also speculating about the future of the team's other big name, quarterback Trevor Lawrence. News4Jax reporter Joe McLean joining us live from the South Bank. Joe, there have definitely been some twists and turns for the quarterback.
There has been, and one of the things you heard in that press conference that the team gave this afternoon is that all of this off-the-field drama, as Trevor Lawrence described it, hasn't really shuttered his optimism for his potential with the Jacksonville Jaguars and the team's potential overall moving forward. But it's clear, as I spoke to fans, as we heard from city leaders, and as well as other people in the team, is that the job of the next coach of the Jaguars is partly going to be continuing to develop Lawrence into a powerful QB in the NFL.
This season hasn't been the NFL career kickoff that fans or Trevor Lawrence himself were hoping for.
You do what you can do, and that's just keep going every day. You try to get better. You just keep plugging away, keep being the same person. I think that's, in the long run, that ultimately wins.
The 22-year-old quarterback told reporters yesterday that the team needs consistency and to avoid drama off the field and focus on winning games.
You can't always be in the headlines. You just got to go play football, and that's where we're trying to get, and I have no doubt we'll get there.
That was just hours before the bombshell announcement that the franchise was dropping first-year coach Urban Meyer. He came to Jacksonville with Lawrence. The number one pick at the time said he was excited to be a Jaguar.
Couldn't be more excited. I think it's a great fit. Me and my family, we're just so excited to get down there.
Leanne Fink and her family have followed Lawrence's career closely ever since his time at Clemson.
As soon as Jacksonville picked Trevor Lawrence as number one pick, we went right on the site and purchased tickets right away. We're optimistic that with new changes, Trevor will be able to meet his potential.
Though the team has been held to just 2-11 games this season, many fans place very little of that blame on Lawrence, who they say still needs development to be a force in the NFL.
The right coach can make the difference between a winning and a losing season.
Jacksonville Mayor Lenny Curry told News4Jax reporter Jim Piggott that Lawrence remains one of the team's most valuable assets, regardless of who occupies the head coaching position.
All you can do is turn the page and move on to the next chapter. We've got a great quarterback. Should be a franchise quarterback. We need the right people around him to develop him. So I'm frankly excited about the future.
Again, in that press conference this afternoon, Lawrence said he plans to stay a Jaguar, even for his entire career. He did sign a 4-year deal this summer, $36.8 million deal, including a $24.1 million signing bonus. So he's all in here in Jacksonville. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.
Joe, you know, we all saw all that hype surrounding Lawrence earlier this year. Merchandise sales skyrocketed. How big of an impact was that in sales?
Well, we spoke to Fanatics, an employee with Fanatics, who said their sales tracking the 2021 draft did experience the highest selling first round in league history here, with Lawrence's merch, his jerseys, all the Trevor Lawrence swag sold twice what Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow did. He was the previous #1 overall NFL pick. Back to you.
All right, thanks for that insight. Joe McLean reporting live tonight.